Hi friends, this is Dr. Abdequaem Chinthanawala. I'll discuss today one of the very important remedies, argentum nitricum. I'll discuss only the clinical symptom which I have seen in my practice and I have got good results with that symptom. Of course, there are many of symptoms of argentum nitricum in relation to mind. I'll discuss only some clinical symptom. And the first symptom that I have seen in my practice, that is anxiety. Whenever this argentum nitricum patient comes and tells, जब मुझे घबराहट होती है, ऐसी लगता है क्या करूँ, what to do, what not to do. At that time I cannot move. My legs feels heavy. There's a lot of tingling. There's a lot of numbness. I cannot stand on my legs. There's a lot of trembling. I feel as if I cannot move my legs. There's so weakness in my legs. I just sit at one place. That is the description of an argentum nitricum patient during anxiety, and is beautifully written in Amateur Medica, anxiety with weakness of legs. Now, this symptom you have to remember. Ask your argentum nitricum patient about the anxiety and in relation to the weakness of limbs, and you'll be surprised that most of the patient will tell this symptom. Because different forms of anxiety, different remedies. Anxiety with palpitation, anxiety with throbbing of the head, anxiety with dimness of vision, anxiety with comes from the stomach, anxiety felt in the chest. There are different remedies. Here the anxiety is with weakness of legs, and hence the patient suffers from delusion. He has a delusion that he has been crushed in the house. That is a very, very typical delusion that argentum nitricum patient will give you in your practice. Next, whenever this patient dreams, there may be dreams of ghosts, there may be dreams very frightful, dreams that body and head feels as if insects are there, or dreams of snakes are there. These are very common dreams you have seen in argentum nitricum patient. I have seen a very, very peculiar dream of argentum nitricum, that is dreams of putrid water. I had a case where the patient used to tell that मुझे सपने आते गंदे पानी के, पानी से पीला पीला पस वाले पानी के सपने, and the पानी बहुत गंदा है और बास मार रहा है पानी से, and it's a very, very peculiar dream, of argentum nitricum, that is dreams of putrid water. And this you will also see in a case where the patient suffers from a lot of infectious disease, pyemia. There is sometimes a lot of septicemia, and the typically dream the patient describes, and that is very, very important in case of argentum nitricum. Especially when the patient is suffering from either migraine or a brain tumor or some disease in relation to brain, and there is a fear in argentum nitricum patient. Like I told, the fear of phosphorus patient that heart disease is incurable. In argentum nitricum, this fear that is brain disease is incurable. And you will find this in many of patients suffering from either migraine or brain disease. The patient feels that अभी तो मैं ठीक ही नहीं हो सकता, मुझे डर लगता है अगर मुझे बीमारी होगी, if I get this disease, whether I'll be cured or not, I'll be incurable. So there's a fear that the brain disease is incurable. This is again a very, very important and a very peculiar symptoms of argentum nitricum. Forgetfulness. This is also a very, very important indication of argentum nitricum. He forgets words, he forgets spellings. Actually, he starts hunting what he's forgetting, what words he's forgetting, and he looks around for help. He'll keep asking you, what is this word? What I was speaking, I don't know exactly. He'll describe the whole situation and ask you which word is for that. That's a typical forgetfulness of argentum nitricum. There's forgetfulness of words while speaking. He starts hunting and looks around for help for that, and that is the forgetfulness of argentum nitricum. Do remember for this in argentum nitricum case. And an argentum nitricum patient basically has gestures, and it makes very, very shy gestures, like typical girlish type gestures, shy gestures. You feel what he is making gestures like this, like this, shy gestures. A very, very important indication of argentum nitricum. Sometimes we miss this type of gestures, but if properly seen, if you see the case very properly, the patient is not going to tell you that I have shy gestures. But if you basically look at the patient of argentum nitricum, you can see that the patient has shy gestures. Then you get a lot of other symptoms, like the patient has sadness, the patient has a lot of sighing, the patient has the work is very impossible, especially aversion to work because of sadness. that is again a very interesting and important symptom of argentum nitricum. So today I just wanted to share some of the important indications of argentum nitricum clinically, what I have seen in practice. There are a lot of symptoms in mater medica, a lot of symptoms in repertory that you have to read, of course, remember, but these are the clinical indications of argentum nitricum which I have seen in my practice, and in many of cases I have confirmed these symptoms runs to the remedy. So my dear friends, if you like this video, do share and subscribe. Thank you.